management of BK Arena has revealed that this state-of-the-art facility created 16,000 jobs in 2024. The Rwanda Development Board affirms that this stems from the government's commitment to advancing the sports and entertainment sector. Prince Manzi has more.
In the BAL Innovation Summit 2025 held on Wednesday, sports personnel, investors in this sector and government officials urged African countries to seize the drastic growth and development of the sports and entertainment sector on the continent. Emmanuel Asiak, the Chief Investment Officer at the Afrimex Bank, affirms that investors should consider such investment as timely.
Thirdly, we also find that within Africa, the contribution of that sector to global economy from the creative perspective has been projected to get to about 10%, and that would translate to about $200 billion in terms of value. So this is an opportunity for investors to get in. We believe that the timing is now, because this is where to invest, and then you ride the growth that we are seeing in the continent.
One thing that
Kyle Schofield, the managing director of QA Venue Solutions, that manages the BK Arena, believes that there's a talent and that many infrastructures have already been established across the African continent. However, he points out that the main challenge often lies in the mindset regarding how these infrastructures are utilized. He highlights Rwanda as an example of what is possible, emphasizing that bringing infrastructure closer to the people empowers them and also benefits the country as a whole, citing the creation of 16,000 jobs in 2024.
You know, I could honestly list 20 arenas that are all over the continent, but they've never been acknowledged as assets, as economic drivers. They're facilities. They host basketball games every now and then. They host different federations, but the ecosystem around them has never been activated. And I think from our side as QA, we were very fortunate in being able to team up with the government of Rwanda to showcase what is possible. To take over an arena that's been built by a government, because it's not easy to offload, $100 million plus into an arena, just because the model still has a long way to go to justify that. But what you are starting to see is the data that comes off the back of these arenas is massive. We look at the past 4 years, I think we're in excess of $50 million in terms of impact. We did an assessment of the jobs that we created last year across permanent and part-time. It's up at 16,000 jobs. That fulfills the need from a government perspective.
The Chief Investment Officer at the Rwanda Development Board, Michel Murungi, affirms that such achievements deprive from the government's will in elevating the sports and entertainment sector.
Hosting, there's a lot of events hosted here that speak particularly to the sports and creative sector. For instance, BAL, hosting the Basketball Africa League. You have Tour du Rwanda, you have Kigali Fashion Week. I think there's a number of events really that here send a message of capacity, of ambition, but also readiness, right? And this is, as the government, a stance that we're taking in saying, look, these are not, the sports and creative sector are not just cultural assets. That speaks to the safety of the capital from the investor's perspective.
The BK Arena was officially inaugurated by President Kagame in 2019. It hosts over 70 events each year, including international competitions such as the Basketball African League and Move Africa, among others. Prince Manzi, RwandaTV News.